Start us off, Smitty. Before I
Hold
hit
on,
it.
hold on. I'm sending it to my Told you I was asleep. I ain't got a chance to send it to my
Right.
Twitter or nothing.
My bad.
Nah, that was a good game, man. Overall, I mean, we beat a bad team like we should have. So I appreciate that. That's what you're supposed to do to a team. So
Exactly. So welcome to the aftermath, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it. Smitty coming. But yeah, y'all. Welcome to the aftermath with your boy Cool Cat Connor. And my guy Smitty. What up, Smitty?
Chillin', man.
Yeah, man. It was a good game today. Salute to everybody that rocked with me and Simone at the 4th and Joan tailgate. Special edition of Birds of Broad Street. Salute to y'all for rocking with us. I had my vlog on my channel to talk about the day we had. And we got the dub. NFC East champions of the world. Now, that ain't the goal we want. There's other goals that are in mind. But salute to Aaron. Salute to Rock the Artist. Victory. Simone broke I told y'all she wasn't bad luck. And what up, Rock the Artist? Damn right. Told y'all she wasn't. So let's talk about this game, man. The Philadelphia Eagles not only swept, but blowed out the Dallas Cowboys 41-17. Let's hear from you, Smitty.
I expected it. I expected to win at least. I told you on Monday. I didn't think they had enough to score.
Right.
They obviously got an opportunity to score once, but after that, those opportunities disappeared. So to me, we did our job, man. I'm glad to be. It was good, Aaron. I'm glad to be NFC East champs.
Yeah, man. Glad to be NFC East champs as well, man. I was there at the link, like I said, man. It was electric. A lot of Kelly Greens in the building. Not that much street rats, though. Good. We got the win, man. Saquon Barkley, 2K. Devontae Smith balled out. Both Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee balled out. Man, nothing like your first. This was my first Kelly Green game, and it was versus the Cowboys. I got to spend it with Moan. I got to spend it with the rest of Eagles Nation, and I left out of there with a win. Ain't no better feeling than that. My first ever Kelly Green game. That was my first one.
If we'd have lost, I'd have my lawyer contact you and someone.
Good thing we didn't lose. Good thing. The one thing I know about this team is when you're rocking the Kelly Greens, you don't lose. And I told Cole that when it was announced. We don't lose in Kelly Green. I told Cole this in September. I told Cole this. Cole Cowboy. I told him this. And at the end of the day, man, we got the dub, man. So let's go ahead and let's break down some numbers for this team, man. Both Tanner McKee and Kenny Pickett balled out. They was 10 of 15 for 143 yards.
Combined, it was like 13 for 19 or something like that, right?
Yeah, I got the numbers right here. My bad. Yeah, they would combine 13 and 19, but individually they was 10. Kenny Pickett 10 of 15 for 143 yards and a touchdown, and Kenny Pickett was hold on for a second. Bam. Tanner McKee was 3 of 4 for 54 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Neither one was sacked. Kenny Pickett got 119 rating, and Tanner got 156 rating. So, what grade would you give the quarterback position?
I mean, they played well, man. A rating, man. They did their thing. They came out, they executed, they delivered the ball on time. They got touchdowns. I mean, you can't ask for much more from a backup. Obviously, I said last week wasn't acceptable. They obviously answered it this week.
Right. So, what grade would you give him? A plus?
Give him an A.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll give them an A too. They did what they had to do to win this game, and they did. And I appreciate that. So I appreciate that. Yep. We'll talk about that later on, though. We'll talk about that. Let's see, Aaron. I don't see that happen next week. We'll talk about it because let's be honest, that game now versus the Giants meaningless. So, but we'll talk about it. Watch a real quarterback in about 5 minutes. Oh my God.
Well, I'll tell you, y'all about to lose to the damn Falcons, buddy.
Future face of the league.
Future face of the league. Future face of the league, but don't got a spot in the playoffs here.
Exactly. Until further notice, he's the face of the league, and he didn't even play. So until further notice. Boy. Anyway, let's get to the playmakers. First, Saquon Barkley. I mean, you might as well say A plus, right?
I mean, obviously, man. I mean, he did his job. I mean, shit. Look at it. I want him to go for 200 on him, to be honest.
Exactly. I'm with you. He almost had it. He was 31 carries for 167 yards.
They should have gave him 33 more, but we started off slow, man. We wasn't able to get the run going early. We had to find out a few things to get it running, and then once we got it running, we was able to execute it and dominate the game.
Right. Like the video.
Shout out Smith.
Yep. So let's get to the rest of the playmakers. Devontae Smith had himself a game, no relation, but he had 6 receiving for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown was 3 receiving for 36 yards and a touchdown. Grant 1 receiving for 34.
Hey, don't say no relation just in case we find out I'm related. Then I don't want to say I ever denied him as my family.
My bad.
I don't want ever, you know what I mean? I want people to be like, well, you denied it.
No, my bad. I only said that because Smitty Eagle.
I don't know. I got family members from like where he's from, so it's possible though.
Yeah, it's possible. Hopefully, it is possible, so we could get free tickets. But I don't see that happening.
Now he'll be a distant cousin. I probably we ain't getting no tickets.
I know.
We ain't getting no tickets.
Exactly. So, what grade would you give the rest of the playmakers?
I'll give him an A, man. I mean, obviously, Grant Calcaterra, a big catch. Smitty came through with a big game. AJ Brown able to come through and get it together. It was a show of excellence, man. We were able to kind of flex our muscle a little bit on the Cowboys. Something like I said, it started out a little slow on offense. Once we got it together, man, we kind of rolled. So shout out to them guys, Devontae, AJ, Kent, Grant. Kenny had a quiet day today, really, to be honest. Saquon stood out. So we get them boys A plus.
Yep, same here. A plus as well. Devontae Smith balled out. AJ Brown balled out. Greg Calcaterra with the one-handed catch, man. Man, the crowd, when that one-handed catch happened, the crowd was electric. That's all I'm going to say. The crowd was electric for that one-handed catch. So, salute to the offense for stepping up, man. Salute to Saquon for 2K. We'll talk about later on should he break the record next week or not. We'll talk about that. But let's get to the.
He'll get an opportunity.
Yeah, he'll get the.
I think we're gonna play like a.
Yeah, let's talk about.
It's not a half, maybe a quarter.
Right, because before we get to the defense, let's talk about that. Be honest with you, what do you think should happen next week? I know it's the Giants. I know.
I think
what do you think happen next week?
I think we play no more than a half. More likely, maybe a couple drives. Give Jalen Hurts an opportunity to get some playing time. I don't think you're gonna push it. If you're gonna have a set time, and if he hasn't, surpassed it at that moment, we're gonna walk off the field with what we got.
Right. And the next question I have for you, Smitty, is because we don't know. We might play Sunday. We might play Saturday. We'll see. But the question is, does Jalen freaking Hurts play in this game?
Against the Giants, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way you will see the starting offense out there on the field. If it is to get Jalen Hurts, back to game speed a little bit, give him an opportunity to get out there and play, a few drives. But I mean, it's history. I kind of told bro, like, if we came out and we was kind of at this spot, this is an executive decision, man, on the offensive line, on Sirianni. This isn't just a Saquon record. This is the Eagles record too.
Yeah.
Go down you go down the line, you'll get, like AJ said today, when you're talking about it with your kids, you'll get to say, you was a part of the team that broke Eric Dickerson record. Or you can also, look at the situation and say, for the offensive line, they don't get many awards. This is an award that, they get to carry and they get to stand on. So I want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it too. Without Savage. So
what's happening?
Yep. Bro, that was insane. But imagine if 2 feet. Yeah, man. Exactly. For me, I want them to break. This is the reason why I want them to play. For starters, get Jalen freaking Hurts back on the field. Let them get game speed for the playoffs. Go Birds. Let Jalen Hurts play to get some game speed. Number 2, let Saquon Barkley break the record. If they break the record by halftime, great. If not, get them off the field. Simple as that. And let's get ready for the Commanders. We locked up the 2 seed.
Whoa. The Packers lost, brother. If the Commanders lose, if the Commanders win, it won't be the Commanders, good brother.
It won't?
No, the Commanders moved to the 6th seed. It'll be Green Bay.
Oh.
Green Bay had to win to hold on to the 7th seed. They lost. If the Commanders win out, they'll be the 6th seed. We'll play Green Bay.
Oh.
Yeah, that loss for Green Bay put them at the if the Commanders win, put them at the 7th seed.
So we might not face the Commanders. We might face Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So for Commanders, you might not face us in the playoffs. You might face who? The Bucks?
They would play 2 to 3.
Right now, it's either the
Rams or Bucks.
Rams or Bucks. Okay. We'll see, Commanders. All that chirping that you did, we'll see. We'll see. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I didn't know that, man. That loss versus the Vikings, man. So let's go ahead and let's get to the defense, man. The defense, the only sack that the person who had a sack was both Thomas and Jeremiah Trotter. They both had basically half a sack, and Cooper Rush was 15.
That sack, I ain't counting that sack. That sack
Exactly.
was
Yeah.
It was one of those moments where like he tripped, and he was just like, all right, yeah, pretty much. Just lay it on down right here.
Right. Cooper
It was
Rush.
funny though.
Exactly. He was 15 to 18 for 147 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Thank you, Chauncey. I'm not even saying the sack, and it was a 50 rating. Trey Lance, who was in the game, 1 of 1 for 1 yard, nothing and nothing, wasn't even sacked, and a rating of 79.
There you go, right there. Check your phone.
Huh?
Check your DM.
All right. While I do that, what grade would you give the defense?
Probably a solid B plus. I mean,
yeah, but I just saw it. Thanks, Smitty. I just saw it.
They played. Well, obviously they only gave up 7 points, but that's indicative of what the game really looked like. You know, they was able to go down a couple drives easily, and get into position to get points. Obviously, the kicker missed one, and then I want to say they had 2 turnovers down in that area too. So it's indicative of it looks a little shaky because you see, it's 7 points, but they had an opportunity to probably be 17 points. With a team that's devastated like that, with guys like Brandon Cooks and Tolbert and Turpin and Ferguson, you should be able to. You shouldn't be going up and down the field with ease like that. But I'm gonna give them a B plus.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm giving them a B plus. Listen, you hold them down to 7 points, but like you said, they shouldn't be. Yep, you only hold them down to 7 points and nothing for the rest of the quarters. But like you said, Smee, they shouldn't be going up and down the field like that. Like you said. So you're right on that. But let me show y'all exactly what Smitty said before we hand out some game balls. Let me move the banner out the way. If the playoffs started today, we'll see about the 49ers.
Well, this is actually a foresight. Not necessarily if it happened today, but after a Washington win, if it stopped. Yeah.
Right. So
now, technically, Washington is still the 7th seed until they win.
Right. So basically, what Smitty's telling y'all is, if the Commanders win, not only do they secure a playoff spot, they face the
Rams.
The Rams. Now, what would happen if they lose to the Cowboys next week?
Then they would need a Green Bay loss to stay at the 6th seed.
All right. So basically,
they need to win out.
Yeah, they need to win out now. The Cowboys will probably play spoiler. Well, not really because I don't think they will. So we'll probably be facing the Commanders.
What do you play spoiler with when you ain't got nothing to play with already?
Exactly. Not right. So
they tried their best today. They tried their best.
Yeah, they tried their best. So it looks like we might be facing the Commanders because I don't see Green Bay losing to the Bears next week.
No. They don't need Green Bay to lose again. Green Bay can win out. The Commanders just need to win out. They don't need to lose.
Oh.
They don't need Green Bay to lose another game. Them losing tonight, if Commanders win today and next Sunday, they will be the 6th seed. No matter what Green Bay does moving forward.
There you go. So basically, Detroit is only the 5th seed because they didn't play Monday night yet.
Yeah, they haven't played Monday. If they win, they keep it. If they lose, then it'd be the Vikings.
Right. So basically, if the 49ers beat them, which I don't see that happening because They're basically banged
That's what
up.
everybody want. That's what everybody want.
Right.
They want
That's what everybody
But it's
wants.
gonna end up being Minnesota versus the Bucks.
Exactly. So, all right, let's go ahead and hand out some game balls. 3 on offense and 3 on defense. Who you got, Smitty?
I'm gonna give it to Tanner McKee.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to Smitty, and I'm gonna give it to Saquon.
Yep. And on defense?
C.J. Gardner-Johnson,
Of course.
Jordan Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and Sidney Brown.
I was gonna go there. I was gonna go Sydney because I was there when that fight happened. I was gonna go say
Sydney.
I was gonna say Sydney. I was going to say Sydney, but let me think of this. I'll say, you say Tanner. I'll say Kenny Pickett. I'll say AJ, and I'll say Saquon. And on defense, I'll say Jalen Carter, Chauncey, and I'll say Slay because he had a couple of stops in this game. I'll say Slay. So, next up, coaching. How we? What grade would you give the coaching staff?
Well, I'm gonna give them an A. Obviously they came out and executed, man. Everybody got a different grade from me, but ultimately, I think the game plan, how the game went, how they played, the outcome. I'll give them an A, man. They came in well prepared. I think Nick Sirianni, after the first 4th down, I think he grew some and said he gonna see what Kenny Pickett can do. Allow Kenny Pickett to try it. So that's a good call. I didn't know what Kenny Pickett would be able to do, but putting him in there and seeing him be able to push too helped us out a little bit in this game, which I told you was missing from last week.
Right. So, what grade would you give Kellen and Vic? Because I didn't hear their grades.
Oh, I just said I was gonna give him an A. Probably give Vic B+. Give Kellen probably an A+.
Right. I'm with you. Nick, I'll give him an A. Same for Vic, Kellen Moore. Vic Fangio, I'll give him a B+, A-, close to there. You can't allow these teams to drive down the field. And these penalties too, man. You can't be with these penalties.
Man, Marshawn Lattimore hurt again, huh? Interesting.
Don't let the Falcons win. Don't let them do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't let them do it.
Now, if they lose out, they could possibly
and a pick.
Yeah.
And an interception. So there you go. All right. Now for the Giants preview. Kinda, because
it's not really a preview. We don't have anything to play for. So I mean, honestly, any evaluation of what I'm gonna give is kind of almost irrelevant. We playing for nothing. We're probably gonna be out there with the most vanilla offense you've seen. Or you probably see a lot of if you don't see Jalen Hurts, you probably see a lot of Tanner McKee. So
right. For me, I don't really know what I want to see from this team because let's be real, they're playing for nothing other than the Saquon Barkley record.
I want to see Tanner McKee perform well.
Yeah, Tanner McKee, I want you to continue the momentum that you did today. Outside of that, just stay healthy. We got the Commanders
I really can't even give you a preview though, because who's playing? We don't. Even
that is true. Who's playing versus the Giants, and also they just messed up their draft pick by winning.
Yeah. Who playing on our end? Who playing on their end?
Exactly. Who's playing? They probably want to go on vacation, so we don't know. So that's why I said, and that's why same thing on Birds of Broad Street. Giants preview, kinda, because we really don't know what we're going to see. Hell, we don't even know where we're going to play the Giants. It might be Saturday. It might be Sunday. We don't know. We don't know.
We'll find out. We'll probably find. I don't even know when we'll find out. Probably sometime tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yeah, probably tomorrow. Especially since, like, we don't know. Like, we don't know. So I guess we'll let y'all know tomorrow about all that. But let's see, 2nd and 8, and then I'll wrap it up. Let me see, 2nd and 8. Nice pass, first down. So with that, let's go ahead and let's start with the check down. What you got for the check down coming up, Smith, with you and the fellas?
It's gonna be just like how you said. It's kinda, you know what I mean. A lot of teams not gonna be playing guys this last week. We're gonna be previewing what we got, man. Obviously, you know, you really don't know what the team's doing, but we're gonna be doing a little touch up on, you know, the college football. It starts Wednesday. All the big bowls will be Wednesday. We'll be reviewing that, previewing Sunday games, you know. Just like you said, it's kind of, man, because you don't know what teams is playing who, and, you know, if they do play certain guys, how long. Hard evaluation, man. Probably if you are better this week, probably a bad week for bet, man. Probably gone.
Exactly.
Hang it up until the playoff time.
Yep. Inside the nest with you and King DV. Where is King DV, by the way?
I don't know, man, but we probably gonna be tapping into some of this film, looking at what happened in the game. Obviously, tough evaluation, but just, you know, probably by that time you have a better view of what the playoff picture looks like. See where we at from there. Man.
Yep. 2nd and 9. Almost a touchdown. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Cool Cat Mitch tomorrow, 3:00. Birds of Broad Street. Me, Simone, One Trey, Rock Smitty. 7:45. The word of the day is division, because we clinched the NFC East division title. So we'll talk about that. We'll kinda, I guess, I don't know. We'll probably just skip that part, the Giants preview, because like we did today, there's really nothing to talk about with the Giants. I mean, we're playing for nothing, and they ain't got nobody to play. So yeah, we'll figure out something for you guys for Birds of Broad Street tomorrow. So yeah, let's give our final thoughts, Smitty.
Let's get prepared. Let's get prepared for the playoffs. I mean, we clinched. Enjoy. Back to the drawing board. Back to getting healthy. We got a long ride, man. So buckle up. Get yourself together, man. It's time for the playoffs to kick off here soon. So
yep. And for me, Eagles Nation, get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a long ride between now and February. Get your popcorn ready. Be prepared. Be prepared. You got the Commanders or Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Yep. Touchdown Commanders. So get your popcorn ready, Eagles Nation. You got a ride ahead of you from now till February. So for Smitty, for King DV and your boy, fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds. And for every Eagles victory, there's always
nothing matter.
Damn right.